unless you're a Michigan State fan, generally an exciting and very successful weekend. What was it like down there today?
It was great, although fans got to listen to the Lions. Too much noise when the Lions have the ball. They have to put up that thing on the scoreboard saying shh. But it was electric. It was, look, 48-3. And you have a quarterback. This is the best Lions quarterback that most people have ever seen in their lifetime. I mean, he throws that seam route. I mean, he threads the needle. Stafford's been great, and we saw maybe the birth of a new player today in Titus Young. I mean, that catch was amazing. You know, everything wasn't perfect. You know, 5 for 15 on third down, a little too conservative offensively. But other than that, I mean, defense where it was supposed to be, and offense moved a little bit. 48-3, this is a good football team.
And they got a great attitude. You heard Tulloch, you heard Viola saying in the locker room afterwards that we really don't think that we played all that well. And they just put up 50 points. Now, granted, Kansas City,
correct,
they got issues. And now the injuries are going to bite them even harder, losing their key guy on the offensive side. But they took what was given to them.
I got a violin.
I know it's been years.
The Lions have had that kind of stuff, too. Don't forget Stafford, the last, I think, 5 games, he's played 6 games, because you go to the Cleveland game the year before, his rookie year. They've either won or have been leading when he got hurt in all his last 6 games.
His efficiency is amazing, but it's more than just efficiency. It's an attitude that he brings, and it's an attitude that a lot of these guys have brought. And you hear the tale told so many times, but it's really playing out here.
And you know what? I give credit to Schwartz for a little bit of that, because 4th and 1, you thought maybe they'd go for a field goal. No, he went right back and got more points.
And that's 2 weeks in a row that they've been able to do that. Now up to Minnesota, a team that's 0-2. Got to scare you even a little bit, because you haven't won there in so many years.
Of course. And Adrian Peterson had a good game today. McNabb, and not so good. And, you know, you have Jared Allen, who goes crazy against the Lions. Although Gostert-Charles, speaking of Schwartz, he did not play today. Now, I don't know if it was because of the incident that took place last Sunday, but Hilliard did a real nice job today. But Jared Allen and Charles don't like each other.
They got a little history. I recall that for sure. Now, we should not have buried this as much as we did, but the Detroit Tigers are AL Central champions.
Oh, my God. Well deserved. This streak that they've been on, obviously, you know, they only split against Oakland, but they've been the best team in baseball the last month of the season, and good for them. They've, you know, a lot of people like myself have complained about Leyland resting players, but it's obvious the chemistry is there. They love each other, and Verlander just, in my mind, cemented the MVP. He won't get it because some of the writers are idiots, but he was amazing again today. And just wait, and the playoffs start today. They play the Red Sox, who are really starting to crumble.
Incredible. Incredible when we think about it. All right, college football. Michigan plays Eastern, does great. Denard's Denard. But let's focus on Michigan State.
Denard has a problem.
He can't throw the ball. We know he can't throw the ball.
Yeah, but last year he was even better throwing the ball he is now. Michigan is like, it's going to be like last year again. You know, maybe they'll go 5-0, and then who knows what's going to happen. But at least they have no September Heisman.
How about MSU, though? That's where there's got to be a certain level of concern. Thought they might rally there, and it was 28-13, maybe punch in a couple, make it interesting, and they get the killer interception again. Yeah,
Cousins, he played okay, but on the road there always seems to be turnovers. The offensive line is decimated, and when they only run the ball for 29 yards, that's a problem. And D'Antonio, I'm sorry, when the announcers and the fans are sitting there after the timeout expecting a fake field goal, you know Notre Dame is, so why even run that play?
Looking ahead a couple of weeks, because they got Central coming in, they're not that good. You expect Michigan State to win. But how do you think the Spartans might do on the road against Ohio State that Week 5 game?
I think they got a chance. Ohio State certainly didn't look good yesterday, and they escaped a game against Toledo earlier this season. Michigan State is good enough to beat the Buckeyes. I don't know if they're good enough to beat Nebraska, Wisconsin, though.
No question about it. Your Stonehead of the Week, late night. You had to be up late last night to get this one.
Yes, Floyd Mayweather, Michigan's own. Now, I understand in this fight against Ortiz with the headbutts, and that's not good. But off of a clinch, they touch gloves, he gives him a little kiss, and then while the referee's not looking, the sucker punch ends the fight, and then he accosts Larry Merchant in the interview. Larry Merchant says, if I was 50 years younger, I'd kick your you-know-what. Let me tell you something. Floyd Mayweather, you're one of ours. You're still a Stonehead.
That is Mike Stone. You can hear him every Monday to Friday on 97.1 The Ticket from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. You get more good stuff like that. Stay with us. After the break, we're going to unveil our finalists for the high school game of the week. Don't go away.